It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Ah yes, the eternal project car that never runs. A lot of car enthusiasts go through this phase, and 3 years ago, I decided to join them with a 6-month project. This car hasn't moved in 6 months. As you may or may not know, I own a 2009 Cobalt SS Turbo. It's amazing when it runs, but it's pretty much in the final detail stage, which is great and all, but I started to yearn for a project that was way above my skill level so that way I can get the experience of building a car from the ground up.
Here's your head gasket.
So, it was time to pick a shitbox. Here's where the Fiero comes in. It's perfect. It's mid-engine, lightweight, cheap, and people are still making parts for it. And yet, the Fiero's reputation precedes it. It was basically entirely built out of front-wheel drive parts, which translated to mushy, inconsistent handling in 2 engines that just weren't the most exciting to drive. I mean, this was a V6 car, so it made a little more power, but in my humble opinion, I think a lightweight sports car works best with a smaller, higher revving engine. Like this. Look how wide the engine bay is. You can fit anything in here, including a Cadillac Northstar for some reason. Unfortunately, I have awful taste. This is a 2-liter B207L from a 2003 Saab 9.3, and the transmission I'm using is a 5-speed manual from a 2002 Saturn Vue. This sounds more ridiculous than it actually is. The Getrag F23 is already the go-to transmission for most Fiero projects, and the B207 is literally just a GM Ecotec motor with forged internals. To make a long story short, this is an Ecotec Fiero. I don't know, honestly. Probably pretty slow until I supercharge it, but at least it'll drop a few hundred pounds and have 3 pedals. Think in the ballpark of like 120 horsepower. It's not going to be a lot at first, but we'll see where it goes. Currently, this project is still in the beginning phases, so a lot of these little subsystems are subject to change, but if you have any questions, I can answer them in the comments. But that's about it. I'm going to be making more videos on this shitbox in the future, so subscribe if you want to see where this dumpster fire of a project goes. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.